What's going on, man? It's your boy, man. So yeah, this was the trade I took this week. This week, this is the three trade that I took that made me pass my FTMO account. I've already passed my FTMO account. If you take a look at this trade now, you can see how I passed my FTMO account. This is the very beautiful trade on GBP JPY. If you take a look at the screen now, you can see the market is so clear. I feel like this is my year of profitability. I'm just saying, you understand? I'm just hoping so. I'm just saying. But let's head into the chart now. Let's head into the chart. Yeah, this is on Monday. This first trade is on Monday. If you take a look at this trade, right, this blue line is called high and low of the week. Understand? It's called the two candles. If you go to 4 hours time frame, if you go to the 4 hours time frame, you can see. So if you go to 4 hours time frame, this is the first two candles that form. This candle on Monday being 12th May 2025. This was the first candle that formed. This was first candle and second candle. I used to go to 4 hours time frame. I used to mark out the two candles, high and low of the two candles. First candle high and low, second candle high and low, just to spot the high and low and see where the market is going to go up, whether the market is going down, it's going up. You understand? So let's go back to 15 minutes time frame. This is just a quick breakdown, just a quick breakdown and see how the trade works. So the market opened on Monday and gap up. I can see the gap. You can see this gap now. Let me stream it. You can see this is the gap that the market gave, a very good gap. You can see that means showing you that yes, the investors are ready to invest more money in the market. The market movers, they are already investing billions in the market. You understand? So I said it. I was like, yes, man. The market have been ranging inside this high and low of the level. Like you can see this high and low, this line, this blue line. The market have been ranging. It's going up, going down, going up, going down. When I see this candle, I like these consecutive candles. These consecutive candles, this means that yes, there is. Whenever you see these candles, let me circle it now. Let me circle it for you. Whenever you see this candle, right? These two candles, like these two candles, like these candles. Whenever you see these candles here, know that the market is going to shoot up. Is a real fact that the market is going to go up. You understand? It's a real fact the market is going to go up. So once I seen this candle and I seen this big move. You understand? I didn't rush the big. That's why you have to have patience in the market. You understand? I have never chased this move. You understand? I waited for the market to come down. I know that yes, if people are rushing the market is going to trick out some people. You understand? So that's why I waited for this candle immediately. I waited for this candle to circulate and come down. I have to put my entry, and this trade made me like 2.5 risk reward. I'm just reviewing my trade. Understand? 2.5 reward, and it was a very clean setup. When I took this trade, it was stress free. Put my TP and everything. You understand? So took this trade, TP. That means we were risking 40 pips and we made 102 pips. That means 2.55 risk to reward. That's a clean. Understand? I was risking 40 and I made 102. That was a good risk reward. Understand? You can't chase every market. You can't risk more than you can afford to lose. Understand? The second market was on. The next day was on Tuesday. In your FTMO account, you can't trade news. Understand? There is a news impact. This red candle was a news impact. So for me not to violate the FTMO account rules, I have to stay away from the market. I could have held this trade. To make, let's say, I could have held it and make like 2.5 risk reward, but I left it here. Yeah, I made like 50 pips. That means from me, I'm not a 1:1 risk reward person. I don't trade 1:1. 1:1, I don't really like it. But because I seen, yes, instead of me to lose this one, let me just secure it. Understand? I secured this one on Tuesday. Being on Tuesday. I secured this. I seen the same move that happened yesterday. If you take a look at the market, always do the same thing. The market always does the same thing, bro. It does the same thing. Understand? So if you take a look at this one on Monday, you can see the market did the same thing, and here on Tuesday, it did the same thing as well. Understand? If not because of the news, I don't trade news. I could have just held this trade and take my profit up here, but I was like, no. Before I violate my FTMO, So I don't want to violate my FTMO. That's why I left it there. Understand? Being on Wednesday, this is 3 consecutive trades I took. Understand? Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. This was the very beautiful ones. I love. I see, yes, I seen that the market touches this line and it reacted, but it didn't go up. You understand? The market didn't go up. It was keep tanking. The second thing that happened here, you can take a look at this. It happened here. The same thing that happened here. Just pay attention. First thing that happened here, it happened here. That means the line was violated, and the line was violated. And this strong break, this was not a what's it called? This was not a news trade. This was a plain on Wednesday. There was no news. Check Wednesday, 14th May 2025. It was not a news day. It was plain no news. And this thing happened. I was like, yeah, there's no need this market going up again, because the market have violated this line. See, my support and resistance was still there. I know that yes, the market have violated this line, and my psychological level is still there. So that means it's a time to drop. You understand? And I was like, yeah, let me risk it. I put my trade on. I seen this candle. I didn't rush. I entered here, and the market went up small, and it dropped down. And I took my profit here. I made 3.5 risk to reward. You understand? That's how I passed my FTMO account, and this is how I was funded. You can see, if you take a look at, let me show you guys. I'm now funded. I'm now a funded trader. You can see. I don't know if you can see now. I'm funded with 35,000. Yeah, I'm funded to 35,000 FTMO. You can see, I'm funded with 35,000. 35,000 FTMO. That is a real. Now I'm funded. Any profit that I make now, me and the FTMO, we are going to share it 80. I'm going to take 80%. FTMO is going to take 20%. That means this is the 3 trades that make me pass my FTMO. That means I'm funded. Now you can see, this is now real. Like, this is not a fake something. Trading can actually be real. You understand? What I'll be praying for God to help me. Let me memorize. You can see this is just a real. You understand? Nothing fake here. First trade, second trade, and third trade. Although the second trade was risk 1-to-1, it wasn't a risk reward. It wasn't like a big risk. It was like 1-to-1 because of news. You understand? So let me show you guys how I got this trade. If you go to a 30 minutes time frame, yeah, forget about this line. I'm a trade line trader. You know, I used to trade with trade lines. Trade line makes me more focused. You understand? When I see trade line, support and resistance, patterns, yeah, I'm ready to go. You understand? So if you take a look at this trade, you can see this market. The market have been going up. Let's go to 4 hours time frame. Forget all this thing I used to write here. This is just my where I used to write everything that I want to see in the market. You understand? Because I do my analysis, and that's how I do. So if you take a look at, go to daily time frame, you can see the market is on an uptrend. Yeah, sorry about the lines, but this is how I trade. Yeah, on 1 hour time frame, you can see, take a look at this now. You can see the market has been bullish. The market, starting from Tuesday, 6th May, the market have been bullish. That means the market is still going to continue up. If not, the market is going to tank down. Maybe Trump have something in the market to say, but I feel like the market is still going to tank. It's still going to tank and still go up. But let's see. I'm not a market maker, but I feel like the market is going to tank up and still tank down. So let's see. This trade now, I seen this up. This was the first touch, and this was the second touch. You can see this was first touch here. Then let me trend line trader. This was the first touch, and this was the second touch. This was the third touch. They're making me took this trade because I seen the market is going up. You can see the market is going up, and this was you can see market can make more than touches in the market, many touches in the market. If you can understand trade line, understand, you'll be profitable. I'm just saying, you should practice. You can see this market have been bully. He had one touch, second touch, third touch, fourth touch, and the market start dropping. You can see the market is always. If you look at my full previous video, you can see when I explain about market trend. The market is going to pull up. The market is going to pull up, pulls down, pull up, it pulls down before it strikes up. The market is not going to go up straight away. It's going to touch some levels before it strikes up. Understand? So this is how, and this is how this is the breakout. You can see on the 1 hour time frame, this is a breakout. How we got the breakout? Let's go to 30 minutes time frame again. This is how we got the breakout, and it played out. These three trades played out. You understand? So on 15 minutes time frame, you can see clearly. You can see the market. You can see clearly. First was 2.5. Second was 1.285. That 1.27. That means I was risking 40 and I got 50. So that it's not a really risk reward. So if you can start with this, it's okay, man. You don't have to catch 100 pips reward. You understand? I'm not saying the market can't give you that. The market can give you that, but it's rare. So you can have to secure the one you have. And this is the most excited one I had on Wednesday that made me so happy. I was so happy about this trade. You understand? So that's it. So if you want me to be reviewing this kind of trade, you know, reviewing this kind of trade, you can just comment, like, and share. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. So this is our first humble beginning. We are humble beginning in our journey, understand? So this is how trading works, understand? So peace out. See you in the next one, understand? Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate it. Peace.